All right, let's talk about what we were working on and what the challenges were. Okay, so first and foremost is as I led her into park it with that touch lure, right? So open palm, nose to palm, good girl. You lead her in where you like her, and then tell her park it. Very good, nice job. Whenever you do an exercise like this, treat heavily at the beginning. Just like all training, lay a solid foundation. It's gonna make it easier going forward. And so that's probably the error that we both made on Saturday as we rushed into it. You wanna make sure that you're rewarding highly, looking for behaviors that you like, setting the expectation early because that makes it easier to maintain, right? Look how good she's doing right now, checking in. Now the challenges for Bindi when we're practicing park it, especially in a cafe seating, scenario. One is any other activity. The waitress came over, she came to bring me my iced tea, and she immediately jumped up and tried to engage her. And so what we need to do is be really careful that we're not allowing greetings of random humans because she's got it in her head right now that other humans are rewarding and potentially more rewarding than we are or what we're working on because she was doing really, really well. The woman came over, she immediately went to go engage with her. And that's a choice, right? So we don't get stressed about it. We keep it calm, collected, matter of fact. We lead her right back. We ignore the human aside from a thank you for the iced tea. And then we continue what we were doing. We regroup and re-engage in it. So what I did was after the woman walked away, had her go back, did really good, gave her a sniffy break, paused, told her to be you know what, and then we went back to it, and that's what you're seeing here now. So the other thing that I attempted on that time-lapse video was a couple of things. One, movement, so moving my foot, see her jump there a little bit. She gets really nervous, and that's typical because she's a small dog, and it's self-preservation. She doesn't want to get stepped on, right? But we want to teach her to a degree. Good. Down. Good job. To a degree, some movement is not to be worried about. Now that means that puts a lot of responsibility on us. Don't step on her, right? Because we'll just teach her that we can't be trusted. But that said, I was playing with different shapes. What's more comfortable for her? Penny has a hard time with park it for sustained periods. Good. It's because she's a bigger dog. That's typical. Doesn't like anything over her. That's fair. Bindi seems fine with it. The other option of what you can do is have her lay right alongside you, creating a physical barrier on one side. You can have her underneath, you can have her under the chair, you can have her under the table. And what I would say is practice what feels best for you and for her. Where's the healthy compromise? Because you want her to be comfortable. It'll make both of your lives easier. She'll be able to settle easier. But also, what do you need from her in that moment? I very often will strategically place Penny based on one, what is the least trafficked area, because that makes it easier for her, less likely she'll be stepped on, less stress for me. But two, then I'll create a physical barrier if I need a barrier between me and a door or a person or whatever. So think about these things. As you're practicing, think about it. Think about what makes sense, what fits best in your life and hers, and supports you both. Very good, very good. Okay, be free. Now I'm going to give her a little break. I wanted to end on a positive note, meaning she did the thing for a couple of seconds there, did really well before we wrap up. You always want to end on a positive note. And so if she can't be successful at what I'm asking her to do, that means I need to scale back and do something easy like a touch. Yes, good girl. And then end it on that, right? Alrighty. Good things, good things.